Okay, so Apple has just released the newest addition to the Beats family, the new Beats Solo 4s. And they're a pair of headphones that promise a lot. So today I wanted to tell you how they're actually like compared to Apple's AirPods Max or even to Beats Studio Pros. Do the Beats Solo 4s actually make sense? Well, we've got a lot to talk about. If we go back in the day, I've always been a fan of the Beats Solo line. The Beats Solo 4s have such an iconic design that has changed the headphone industry forever. What I like about them the most is its form factor. It's got such a comfortable, small, and portable form factor that you kind of always forget that you're wearing them, and they're very comfortable to wear in your neck. They come in beautiful new colors and have this matte finish that I'm just obsessed with. They're very flexible, they're foldable. We've got super minimal branding with no logos up in the top. We do have the iconic Beats logo on the left and right ear cup. Over on the left, we've got the designed and LA branding. The unboxing experience is also extremely unique. I mean, let's go back a couple days when I actually unboxed it. You ready? All right, so I got the Beats Solo 4s right here, and I'm assuming I got a really cool PR package. Are you ready? Beats Solo 4s. You're among the first to experience Beats Solo 4, the much loved classic made new, up to 50 hours of battery life. And check this out. We got this super cool bag that's super fluffy, and I'm assuming inside we have, correct, the Beats Solo 4s. Fun fact, this is actually 100% fiber-based packaging. It's pretty much all paper, no plastic over here, which is super cool. If we take a look at the back, it's MFI certified, so it works for Apple TV, iPhone, iPad, and natively also works on Android. All right, you ready? And it just slides right out. And we've got the Beats Solo 4s engraved in the paper, which is sick. This is an awesome detail right here. And here we have the actual bag that they come with it. We got some paperwork. We basically get some instructions, some Apple Music free trials, which by the way, if you want to go ahead and stop this and get this free trial, since I already have Apple Music, the first person who scans this will get a free trial. You're welcome. And we get some Beats stickers. But why you came here is not to see the stickers. It is to see the Beats Solo 4s that come, first off, in a super tiny little carrying case. Aux cable. And we also get a USB-C cable. You can adjust the headband just like this, and check out that color. That brushed rose gold looks absolutely stunning. We've got an aux port, USB-C. We got the power button over here to power them on. They're foldable. How do I look? Okay, back to the review. The ear cushions have been upgraded, having the same ear cups as the Beats Studio Pros. They've got an extremely soft memory foam that makes it really pleasant for your ears. And the ear cups are easily adjustable thanks to an infinite direction gimbal. On the bottom, we've got great news because you've got USB-C coming to the Beats Solo line and a headphone jack. Now, what's great about the headphone jack is even if your Beats Solos have actually run out of battery, you can still use them even if the battery has run out. And the battery is probably one of the game changers about these new headphones, and I'll tell you about it in just a second. Now, something that I love about AirPods Max is automatic head detection. So whenever you put them on, it knows that you're playing, and once you take them off, it knows that you're not playing anything, that you're not using the headphones. With these, check this out. See? They're still playing, which is kind of annoying, especially sometimes when, for example, you're using your iPhone with your Beats Solos, and then, you know, you put them down, and then you get a phone call, and you're like this, and you're like, wait, it's not working. And then you're like, oh no, it's because it's connected. So I got to disconnect, and then Beats, Apple, Tim, automatic head detection would be, please, for the next generation, please. They also come with a case that is great for traveling. It's made out of this semi-rigid material, which actually has these tiny pouches inside, so you can put your aux cable or maybe your USB-C cable for traveling. The case is what a case should be. It protects it, it's small, it's not bulky. I think they've done pretty well, especially since you fold them and you put them inside. It makes it a very portable pair of headphones. Unlike the AirPods Max. These guys don't fold. You gotta put them in the case, which is kind of a, how are you supposed to travel with these? This is the way that you should travel with them. You put them, they're portable, you fold them in the case is small. This doesn't even protect the headphones. How are you supposed to shove these in your backpack? Beats, good job. Something weak about the design is they do feel good. They feel really good quality, but something that I don't like about them is this. They just fall. They feel like this mechanism right here, it feels weak because it falls. Something that Beats Studio Pros, for example, don't happen. As you can see, it's not folding unless I force it, right? But these, I mean, it's fine. It's not a big deal, but they just, sometimes I'm just like holding them and they just like would appreciate if they wouldn't do this. Now, what I love about Apple's acquisition with Beats is the implementation into what we all love, the Apple ecosystem, and the Beats Solo 4s are no exception. They now have tons of features that dive right into the Apple ecosystem, starting off with instant pairing. So as soon as you open up your Beats, you're gonna get a connect button and your Beats are automatically connected to iCloud as well. Now with iCloud connectivity, whenever I'm on my Mac, my Beats will be right there to connect. If I go on my iPad, if I go on my iPhone, they will all be connected together, so I don't have to keep disconnecting and then connecting. It all works together just like the AirPods. They've also got Apple Find My compatible, so if you left them at a coffee shop, you'll know where you left them the last time, and you could even play a sound if you left them somewhere inside of your home and are like, where are my Beats? You've also got Hey support, which is definitely welcome. So you can ask how the Lakers are doing, or to call your girlfriend, or to text someone directly with Hey support. You simply, it's hands-free. I mean, come on. Now, all of this ecosystem stuff is amazing, but the most important, how do they sound? Now, I'm gonna be honest. Do they sound good? Yeah. They sound good. Do the AirPods Max sound better than the Beats Solo 4s? Yes. Do the Beats Studio Pros sound better than the Beats Solo 4s? Yes. Do the Beats Solo 4s sound bad? No. They sound good. Something that's quite interesting after like testing them out, comparing them side by side, what's weird is that the Beats Solo 4s actually sound louder than the AirPods Max and the Beats Studio Pros. Now, they don't sound better than the Beats Studio Pros. I think the Beats Studio Pros have a better instrument separation, even though the Beats Solo 4s actually have pretty decent instrument separation, and that's probably because of the upgraded acoustic transducer. It's got rich, vibrant, and kind of flat sound, and I mean it in a good way. Now, what's also new with Beats Solo 4 is you've actually got spatial audio with dynamic head tracking, which was a feature that previously came with the Beats Studio Pros. If you have Apple Music, spatial audio is amazing, and in my opinion, it's what makes Apple Music so different today-a-days. There's certain songs that you hear sounds for the first time, and I think for $199 that the Beats Solo 4, just the fact that you've actually got spatial audio with dynamic head tracking. Now, obviously, the spatial audio that these headphones will give you compared to like a $3,000 Sonos setup like I have at home, it's different, obviously, but it does work. And spatial audio, once again, for $200 at this quality, for this noise canceling headphones, which are not noise canceling, but I'll tell you about this in just a second, I think is pretty good. Now, one of the downsides on the Beats Solo 4s is the following: no noise cancellation and no transparency mode. And for me, after using AirPods Pro and the AirPods Max and even the Beats Studio Pros, I feel like transparency mode is kind of a must, and I really wish these guys would have it, because I don't care that much about noise cancellation. I mean, I do, they would definitely be welcome, but these guys actually cancel sound a lot. Like I can clearly hear myself, but since it covers your ears and it actually gives you a little bit of pressure, not too much because it would be uncomfortable, they are pretty comfortable, it cancels sound pretty well. Like I feel like I'm screaming, and maybe I am, I'm sorry if I was screaming, but transparency mode is something that I really miss, because since I actually put them on, whenever I talk to someone, I automatically feel like I have to put them down. Instead, when I'm working here at the office with my AirPods Max, I can simply put transparency mode and be like, yeah, okay, yeah, sure. With these, I have to fully take them out, because if not, I can't hear that. So that's really a downside, and I honestly don't understand why they haven't done it, since they've already done it with the Beats Studio Pros. To understand, they cost more, but still, $200 is relatively cheap for Beats, but it's still a lot of money. So the microphones have also been improved for crystal clear phone calls, especially in the street. What you are hearing right now is the microphone quality on the Beats Solo 4s. Sound, if I move, that's the volume, that's the quality of the Beats Solo 4s. Okay, I'm out in the street right now, and I wanted you to hear what the audio sound quality like if you were actually in a phone call in the middle of the street. Here's how it sounds. So I think it sounds, okay, and it's actually pretty decent, especially for being outside, and especially since, there's tons of cars passing, and it's in the middle of the city. So I want to know, what do you think about the audio quality in the middle of the street? Let me know in the comments. Now, Since Beats Solo 4s don't have noise cancellation or transparency mode, this allows Beats to really crank up the battery, and that's because of all the features and optimization that they've done with the Beats Solo 4s, allowing Beats Solo 4s to add up to 50 hours of battery life. That's 10 hours more than the Beats Solo 3s, and that is extremely impressive. And you simply charge them via USB-C, and what will shock you is that 10 minutes of charge will give you 5 hours of listening time. I mean, come on. Isn't that amazing? Another inconvenience that these guys actually have is that there's no water resistance. So if you're out and it's raining, it should be okay. Beats knows that their customers wear their headphones out in the gym, so it's obviously sweat and rain resistant. I mean, obviously, but there's no water resistance. So that's another thing. Beats is more alive than ever. A lot of people question Beats on why they exist when Apple has AirPods and AirPods Max. And I feel like Beats is its own thing, and Beats has so much personality, and Beats can have so much fun with tech that Apple can't do. Beats is more fun. They have more fun with their branding, with their collaborations. They're constantly doing amazing collabs and releasing incredible products with Apple ecosystem integration, which is amazing. I think if we take into consideration the design, the brand, the aesthetic, the sound quality, USB-C, headphone jack, working even without a battery, 50 hours of battery life, Apple ecosystem integration, all of that for $199, these guys are a must buy if you do enjoy the design and you don't care that much about transparency mode. Transparency mode is what makes these weak, but not enough for me to say I don't recommend these. I would definitely recommend these if you're more into over-ear headphones. That's why the Beats Studio Pros are here. If you want to learn more about the Beats Studio Pros, you can watch this right here, or you can subscribe, or you can pick these up in the links in the description. Okay, bye-bye.